We have to test the installation. We want to explore feature functions since we have courseware dedicated to these topics. We just want to go through the basic steps to assert that Automic is running. The basic test is running a job. First, we have to create a client and start it. A client is a sort of virtual container with self-contained operations, agents, and users. The default client is 0 and it's not operational. Preliminary configuration is done in client 0. We create an operational client, say 100. Then we add the Windows agent to that client. We add a user with the appropriate privileges to log into that client, create a job, and run it. We assign permissions and privileges. Then we move the user to the new client. We use the user to log into that client and create a job. That means creating a login, which is a submission user account tied to our system user. We create the job and run it. We start in the administration perspective. We create a client 100 and start it. Then we head to the agents page and add the Windows agent to the new clients. This means processing instructions can be submitted to that agent since it's part of the clients. We give the agent read, write, and execute permissions on the client we created. We create a new user that can log into client 100. We'll give the user the appropriate privileges. We give the user a custom password since we're going to be the ones logging in. There are two sets of permissions. Authorizations are action-based permissions like read and write on objects. UI-based privileges enable or disable interfaces. We give all permissions to everything that can be restricted later on. We move the user to the clients. A user can belong to one client only. We log out of the UC user account and log into client 100 with our test user accounts. We create a login. This is an Automic submission account physically mapped to a system user who has the appropriate permissions on the operating system to submit processes. We can create the job. Make sure you select the Windows job. They are specific. First, we go to the process page and set the batch process executed by this job. We'll add a simple sleep command for Windows using PowerShell. We enable the last two lines so as to handle exit codes. Then we head to the attributes page and set the agent of execution of the job and the login we defined. We save and execute. We go to the process monitoring page to supervise our job. Our job is executing, Automic is working. Eventually the execution is removed, which tells you that it completed. Let's create an analytics dashboard to make sure analytics is working as well. Analytics is reporting normally. Congratulations, you've successfully installed Automic.